Carl Dussault, thanks for the comment. Says, I see an 11-1 regular season realistically. Wouldn't be shocked by 10-2, 9-3 is reaching. And I'm assuming he's talking about Michigan. Let's Toast Media, thanks so much. Appreciate you tuning in. Says, salute to Mark. Appreciate it. Go Blue. Salute Dez. Thank you. Let's see. Can Wisconsin be good this year, please? Well, I mean, they've got Graham Mertz coming back, if I'm not mistaken. That's always a good spot to start with a pretty darn good quarterback, but he's got to play a lot better. He's got to play a lot better this year than he did. He played better down the stretch last year, but he needs to play well all season. Let's Toast Media. Power ranking: Michigan, Ohio, Nebraska, sleeper, Penn State, Michigan State. Whew. I would agree with some of that. I just have a hard time with Nebraska being, I mean, really over both of those, Penn State and Michigan State, which I don't think, I would probably go Michigan, Ohio State, Michigan State, Penn State, Nebraska. It just, Scott Frost, he's gotta do it before I put any faith into him. And they picked up a transfer quarterback out of the portal. I would have to check and see who it is, but I'm not gonna do that right now. So they picked up a quarterback out of the transfer portal, but I still think that Michigan State, although they are losing Kenneth Walker Jr. Or Kenneth Walker, I still think with the experience that Peyton Thorne got last year, I know he made plenty of mistakes, but I'd like to think that that experience that he had last year is going to be helpful, because he's going to have to take a little more of that workload of the offense on. I mean, you're not going to have a 1,600 yard rusher. If we're playing the odds on it, but I believe their receivers coming back, so he's got some weapons. He's just got to play better. But I just don't feel great about having Nebraska that high. But and I think the Michigan and Ohio State, I think that'll be close. I think the game will be, it's going to be a tough one, because for Michigan, you're going to be on the road. CJ Stroud is now has a full season under his belt, which to me, and when we were on the channel talking about the Michigan Ohio State, will they be able to get over the hump? I thought that this past season would be a good opportunity, just because you had a quarterback who was not going to be a 2-3 year starter, a guy who hadn't even completed his first year of being a starting quarterback. That was going to be your best shot. And, Michigan did it in a convincing fashion. And now it's going to be just being able to build off of that and being able to go on the road in Columbus in a extremely hostile environment and see if you can get a win on the road. Because it'll be interesting, because, and not that the rivalry needed any rejuvenating, but I feel like those fans in Columbus are going to be extremely, extremely hostile, just because you lost the last year. So it's going to be a different level in a good way, because you love to see just the game having just that much excitement about it, and even for Ohio State fans, I'm sure they hated losing last year, but just seeing, the Michigan fans just rushing the field, and, Jawan and Jim Harbaugh just in the, midfield talking and just, getting that encouragement. It was a cool sight to see. And you saw it replayed again and again with different sports channels and all those different networks, things like that. So it was a really, really cool experience. It was cool to see. And we were right here as soon as that game wrapped up talking about it. So it was good. Right. Yep. Let's Toast. Says Kate hasn't done anything to lose his job. Agree. With the weapons, JJ can take our offense to the next level. I also agree.